What's up everyone, Ben with the BTC Sessions here, and this is your daily session.
Hodl the Bitcoin.
Before we dive into everything, of course, I want to remind you to check out my website, btcsessions.ca. That's where you can reach out and book your own BTC session with me. You can ask me about Bitcoin, wallets, proper security, any of that. All you need to do is scroll to the bottom and there is a contact form there for you. Also, if you're not looking at booking me, I would still appreciate any feedback you have on the website. So check it out. Let me know if it's easy to navigate. Let me know if there's something you'd like to see more or less of. Any feedback, again, very much appreciated. Helps me make the site better. Beyond that, you can check out my Teespring link. You can grab some t-shirts and hoodies at the link. Both of those links will be down below. And with that, let's head into the news and what I found interesting today. And I'm going to start today with Coinbase. A while back, I think a couple weeks back, I made a video on #delete Coinbase. And basically the history of the company leading up to this point that has contributed to this sentiment where people are encouraging others to delete their Coinbase accounts. And in that vein, Coinbase continues to do more of the same that is further fueling that sentiment. Lately, what they've been doing, pushing on their website and through emails, actively encouraging users to dump their Bitcoin in favor of altcoins. So this thing says, curious about other cryptocurrencies? Convert any portion of your Bitcoin into other crypto in just a couple clicks. And then it has a button, convert BTC. So they're actively encouraging users to go and speculate on these other assets. And this is, I find it irresponsible in two different ways. One is it kind of puts Bitcoin on a level playing field with protocols like 0x and XRP and Ethereum Classic, which has been 51% attacked, and Bitcoin Cash. And so it kind of sets this precedent that all of these are the same and you should diversify, when in reality, it's very, very different. And I mean, myself personally, I'm not a big fan of really any altcoins because I see them as making major trade-offs to achieve, insert function here. But again, that's a personal opinion and people may disagree. But for sure, I don't think that certain coins like this are on a level playing field with Bitcoin, and it should at least be addressed, the trade-offs that were made for these protocols to do what they're doing. Beyond that, this is a taxable event. So when somebody goes and converts their Bitcoin into something else, that trade, my understanding is that triggers taxable, it's a taxable event. So when you convert from one coin to another, if you've made gains on that coin, then you have to report that on your taxes. And yeah, so, and I don't see notifications about that risk there. So, yeah, understandably, the response to this, well, I mean, Dennis Parga's tweet sums it up nicely. Coinbase begs you to turn your sound money into pebbles. I agree with that sentiment, but I mean, most pathetic. You've got lots of fun gifs and, yeah, so that was bound to happen. Maybe this trajectory is what's contributing to this. I mean, okay, so Mike Dudas tweeted, Coinbase is having a tough year with monthly volume being only 6% of what it was almost a year ago. The revenue, which is still almost exclusively driven by trading commissions, could drop by up to 56% year over year if the market conditions remain the same. So, yeah, I mean, they've been banking on collecting these fees from trades, so it makes sense that they're trying to push people to trade and experiment with other coins on their platform. But yeah, I don't know, go watch my delete Coinbase video if you really want to see my thoughts further than this, but I thought it would be interesting to touch on this. Now, there was other news regarding Coinbase. They updated their fee structure so that the lowest tier, so people that are, spending the lowest amount of money, they have a fee uppage of around 33% above what they were paying before, whereas the high-level people that were spending a lot of money doing large levels of large volume when it came to trading, their fees got reduced. So yeah, take that for what it is. We'll see how that plays out for them. Up next, I wanted to touch on Samourai Wallet. Now, I did make a video on Samourai Wallet. I will link that in the cards, and I'll try and shove that down below as well. Anyways, the Samourai Wallet video that I made a while back, it was for an earlier version, but still worth checking out. And I really love Samourai. It is only available on Android at the moment. They are working on iOS, but I'm not quite sure when that's going to be available. But if you don't have Android, then this is a reason into maybe at least looking into getting an Android phone. Anyways, they dropped a new feature on their wallet, and that is now they have Tor support built in as of the latest update in the Google Play Store. So you can enable Tor before creating a new wallet or toggle on and off at any time within the wallet. Coming up in the next UI build, a dedicated network management screen for Dojo and Core. And Dojo is their dedicated plug-and-play Bitcoin node. So just taking a look at the screenshots, you can see before you even start the wallet, there's something that says Enable Tor. And then you can also see Tor connected with the little Samourai. So yeah, I think that's really cool. Those of you that don't know, Tor is onion routing, which is essentially encrypting everything you're doing and obfuscating your internet activities, we'll say. So really cool. People were happy about this. I'm stoked about it. I really love everything that Samourai Wallet has been doing. So kudos to you guys. Keep it up. Up next, CoinMarketCap. Well, actually, this isn't really a CoinMarketCap. They're involved in this story, but really, this is a Flipside Crypto story. So they've been putting together blockchain analytics, and they've been giving letter grades to cryptocurrencies. And so they're going to be plugged in with a number of online market cap and crypto indicators, and things like CoinMarketCap.com are going to integrate them. So what does that look like? You can see a screenshot here. You have your cryptocurrencies, and then they get a rating. And so the FCAS ratings now, so like S is superb, A is attractive, yeah, F is fragile. So it basically works in reverse. So the interesting thing that I found here is that you have Bitcoin, it's got an A. Then you've got like EOS. EOS is in top position. And that in itself is worrying to me. So do you want to take these ratings to heart? Just looking at that, I'd say no. Yeah, so I don't know. If you're interested, you can flip through, but this is basically in hierarchical order according to their metrics, and they take a number of things into account. If you click on the asset itself, it will take you to a page that kind of shows you development metrics and kind of what they're, why it's mature or not. So you do have to kind of sign up for this stuff, but I won't be. So let's move on. A lot of Twitter drama last little bit. So those of you who don't know, where should I go with this? Basically, Craig Wright fraudulently produced a signature saying that he was Satoshi Nakamoto, which turned out to clearly not be the case, but he keeps on going on about it. And he's more or less the laughingstock of the crypto community across the board, I would say. Other than Bitcoin SV fans, he for sure has really zero credibility, I would say. Anyways, so he was getting mad because he was blocking people, but then people were making these Twitter bots that would just retweet him. So if he blocked you, you could subscribe to the bot, and then you could see all his tweets and continue to laugh at them as you should. Anyways, so the last thing he said was, this is a protected account. Any copy is restricted and a breach of intellectual property laws. A use of a bot to copy is a breach of the DMCA. Following is explicit, blah, blah, blah. He goes on, basically making legal threats to anybody who more or less retweets or shows anything that he wrote on his Twitter, which, if you're worried about that, why the hell are you on Twitter? Anyways, I don't know if he quit, but anyways, one of the bots, Fake Toshi bot, editor's note. That's all from me, at least for a while. I didn't expect him to nuke his 60K followers all because of a little bot. If you think I did the world a service by decreasing Fake Toshi's following, please consider buying me a beer. And he left a link. So if you want to buy Fake Toshi bot a beer, I will link to this tweet down below, and you can do so. But yeah. So it looks like essentially Craig Wright created a secondary account when he realized that a ton of people were following his old account, and maybe some bots were on it and retweeting it. So anyways, what he did is he created a new protected account, and then that one, I believe, got reported because a bunch of people said that they contacted Twitter support and Jack and everything and said, hey, like, this guy is quoting terms of service that are not even in line with Twitter terms of service, basically making his own terms of service and threatening legal action to anybody who doesn't abide by them. Anyways, that account got suspended, and now it looks like his original account may have been suspended if he didn't delete it himself. I don't believe he would have deleted it himself, though. He's way too much of I don't know. He's got too much of an ego to do that. Anyways, so that's count one on the drama in the Bitcoin SV camp. But then, oh god, I don't even know if I want to show this, but okay, yeah. If you're on Twitter, you for sure saw this. Anyways, Calvin Ayre, also in the Bitcoin SV camp, he tweeted this: drinking rum with the Cuban dance team in Havana. I can't say for sure how old those girls are, but if you look far left, I'm inclined to say not 18, and probably a few years shy of that at least. It's scary. And he has like videos of them twerking at his pool party and everything. Anyways, the response to this has been, I mean, the first and most highly 9,000 likes on Francis Pouliot saying you are a pedophile. So, you know, a lot of people posting all these gifs of, oh, okay, done with the internet today. Yeah, people, I think rightfully so, called him out on this. Like, oh, God. Cringy. Anyways, so this then started a back and forth with him and John McAfee, and John McAfee was saying like, hey man, this is not a good path to go down, and then Calvin Ayre was saying, yeah, great, I don't want to take advice from a murderer, pointing to some shady parts of McAfee's past. Anyways, the whole thing has been crazy. And I don't know, if you want some entertainment, grab some popcorn, head over to Calvin Ayre's Twitter and just check out really anything in the past few days, and it's a thing. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it there, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, do check out my website. I'm just looking for any feedback I can get. Anything that you guys think should be added, taken away, or if you just like it in general, let me know. And of course, if you enjoy this video, you can drop me a Lightning Network tip at tippin.me, and this is my own page here. And if you don't know how to do that, I did make a video on tippin.me on how to use Lightning Network with it, and I will link that in the cards and down below. But that's it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for your daily session.